I truly believe that the digital transformation should come from everywhere in the organization. It shouldn't be one person who is doing it, but I think there should be an owner for it, who is coordinating it, facilitating it, and creating kind of the framework of it. But actually it should be done by the people, not by him or her, but there should be some coordination type of stuff. So from that perspective, yes. On the other hand, it's not really a doer position, it's more like a coordinating position, I would say. So I believe, yes, we should have that. I think as a digital leader, it's nothing special as a leadership, I would say. I think what it means, digital leadership, is that we are empowering the people, we are giving them authority to make the decision, and we are really believing that those people will do it, and they have the best intent to do it. And our role is to create the environment, create the framework, how they can get the best out of them. Because I believe that digitization without empowerment, digitization with a huge bureaucracy, with a huge controls, it won't really work. It should be driven by the people, obviously with the help of top management. And the top management, one of the big help what can give is not only that stating that it's important, the digital transformation is important, but more to create the governance framework of the company, for example, pushing down the empowerment, giving the authority to the people to make decisions, even, let's say, accepting the failures as well, because that's really a culture change for the top management as well. And I think that's the digital leadership about, that decisions should be delegated down with the responsibility, with the authority as well. And I think that's the real digital leadership, what I would say. So it's nothing to do with the technology, it has to do more with the leadership style, and it has to do more with the empowerment of the people. I think changing the culture, I don't like that word. I would say more develop the culture, because if you are changing the culture, then this gives a message to our people that what they did before is wrong. And I think it's not. The message here is that what they were doing like 10 years ago was right, but now it's changed, so we need to change it as well. And this means that the culture has to be developed as well, further on, building on our previous culture. So that's the first thing. The second thing, I think we need to follow a very proper change management, and where we have a couple of models which are pretty helpful, how to make a change within an organization, like how to create the awareness and how to build a coalition. The Kotter 8-step model is pretty useful for that one. Because I think what is important is to explain to people why is it important. I believe that people would, as we said, people doesn't like a change. What first they need to accept is that, we cannot avoid a change. This will come. And if we are not leading the change, then we will suffer the change. And this is already a bad attitude. And this will result in bad mood as well related to the change. But if we are taking it as an opportunity, and this is what is very important, how we can explain to our people that the change is an opportunity, is not really a threat, but it's an opportunity. Because what I keep telling to my people and my leaders is that people are complaining about how fast changing world we have. And then I'm telling them, look, think about 5 years ago, how fast the world was. And everyone's saying it was much more calmer. And I said, yeah, 5 years from now, you will think back to the today situation, it was very calm. So I think this is what we can expect. The change will dramatically increase, and it's inevitable. So we cannot decline it. It will come, and it depends on us whether we are taking the lead on that or we will suffer it. That's our choice. And this is what we need to explain to our people, that that's their choice, and we are here to help them to make that choice. But on the other hand, it depends on them as well, not only on the leaders, because in oil and gas, usually an oil and gas company is very much hierarchical, and we have the bureaucratic stuff and everything. So that's why people are expecting that the leaders will tell, and then all the change and everything is not good, and then push down, etc. So I think this is the most important, to talk to our people and explain them why we are doing it, and why is it it's not an option to change, it's a must to change.